Hi, this is Leonard Smith from Sense Memory. I thought I'd try something a little different today, and I was inspired by one of my subscribers by the name of Jim R. And he asked me in my last video if I would review some masculine scents for fall that fall in the range of woody and ouds and leathers. So I thought about it for a while, and I thought, well, that's a great idea, but I wanted to just kind of give you an overview of what I have in those areas. So the first one we're going to look at are my woods. And when I thought about it at first, when he made that suggestion, I thought, I don't have very many woods. But I was surprised at how many I really do have in my collection. So let's take a look at them. I'm going to show you each bottle and basically not go into the notes, but just how I feel about it and whether or not I think it's something that would work for you in fall and winter. And if there are any of these that I show you that you'd like me to do a more in-depth review on, just let me know in the notes below. So let's start off with the first one. It is purely listed as a woody scent, and this is a really beautiful bottle by Elizabeth and James, and it's called Nirvana Black. You can get it at Sephora. It's inexpensive, I would say mid-range price, and it is a really nice scent for fall. It has a really predominant clay-like note that hits you right off the bat, and then it dries down into a really beautiful wood. So that's definitely a yes. Now, the only thing I have in the woody in the woody aquatic group is the good old standby Nautica Voyage, and that one is not good for fall in my opinion. It's much more a spring and summer scent, but it's the only woody aquatic I have. Next, we're in the woody aromatics, and the first one on the hit parade would be Beyond Paradise by S.A. Lauder. This one is okay. I think this is more of a spring or summer scent, but it's nothing that really shot me out over the moon and back again. It's not a slingshot kind of fragrance that just makes your eyes roll back in your head. So definitely, I think I'm going to give that to somebody for Christmas. But one that I do love in the woody aromatic is Lalique pour Homme. This is really beautiful, so and perfect for this time of the year. And look at that bottle; it's just really beautiful, with that carved horse on the back. Lalique's famous for their glass. Then we have one that I've loved for years, and I highly recommend it. It's very sophisticated and inexpensive, beautiful fragrance. It's Czar by Van Cleef & Arpels. Beautiful, beautiful scent, and perfect for this time of year. And it has a real sophisticated curve in it, and it's just great. I love it. Now, one that I bought that turned out to be kind of a disappointment would be Vince Camuto. This is from 2012. The bottle's great. It's really beautiful. He's famous for making women's shoes, and he came out with some perfumes for women, and then this one for men. It's serviceable, but nothing to get too excited about. And I've seen it now in places like TJ Maxx and Ross and Marshalls, places where you can get really inexpensive, make inexpensive purchases. Now the last one in this group is something I bought on a whim, and it's by Princess Marie de Bourbon, and it's called M de Bourbon. This one's horrible, so just skip that one. I just realized that I left one of them out. that I have, and that is a woody aromatic that is by Chanel also, and that is Bleu de Chanel. This one, of course, everyone knows about, and this is the EDT. It is what I call my go-to for blue jeans, my blue jeans de Chanel kind of fragrance. I like to wear it with a casual look, and it's great for just running around town in the fall, Golden Gate Park, going up to Crissy Field or down to Fisherman's Wharf. It's just a really nice casual scent for me. I don't consider it a formal scent at all, but it is one that I like and like to wear a lot. So there you have that. Next we have woody chypre. I only have one woody chypre, and that is a stunning, beautiful classic from Chanel that you either love or you hate, and that's Antaeus for men, and that is, for me, it's a great scent. It really is bold and sophisticated, and just something I really enjoy wearing at this time of the year. Now, the next group is the woody floral musk. First on the list is another Chanel, and that is Platinum Egoiste by Chanel. This is really beautiful, but I prefer actually the ordinary, or not ordinary, it's not the right word, but the original, which is Egoiste, which is much more spicy than this one. But this is nice. Now, the next on the list is one of my absolute favorites for fall, and that would be Dior Homme. The wonderful Dior Homme. What can you say about it? It is classic from the day it was created. It's a great scent for evening, and this time of year it works so beautifully on my skin, and it's one that I would definitely recommend. Now, an interesting one that's not too expensive, and not expensive at all, I should say, and really I love the bottle, is Faconable. This one is really nice, and if you get a chance to try it, I would definitely give it a whirl. It really is look at that classic, beautiful bottle. And this house was discovered by Cary Grant in the 50s. They made clothes in the south of France, and he kind of put them on the map. So definitely, if you want to smell like Cary Grant in the fall, try this one. Now, the last group are the woody spices, and we're going to start off with a classic American designer, which is Oscar de la Renta, and this one is Oscar for Men. This one is inexpensive, beautiful, and a great scent for fall, so I definitely recommend that. Now, there's two from the House of Dunhill. The first one would be Dunhill Custom. I've done a review on this one already. It's quite nice, but not something I grab a lot. Even though I did give it a good review, it's not something I grab a lot. Maybe it'll come around in my rotation later on. There's so many to choose from that sometimes you forget that you have some. But I'll have to explore this further. But yeah, it's a good one. I would definitely recommend that one. Now, in the same house, a classic from 1932. This one is Dunhill for Men, and it is amazing. It's definitely an old school fragrance, but if you want to rock that British sartorial kind of thing, this is definitely something that you might want to try. Then we come to a really beautiful fragrance, another inexpensive one by Canali. It's Canali Style. Beautiful bottle, lovely fragrance, nothing spectacular, but a good go-to kind of grab on a whim fragrance for fall. Definitely a nice wood. So there you have that one. Now, this one, of course, everybody talks about. This is L'Instant by Guerlain, and it is really, I love this one. This one also has kind of a clay beginning to it, that like the first one we talked about, which was Nirvana Black. And I wear this all through the fall and the winter, and it's just, it was my first Guerlain, and I love it. The last one that I have would be this really beautiful fragrance by Tom Ford Extreme. This, I have a funny little story. I got it for $17 on Amazon. The price was listed wrong. I hit the buy button, And then I went back and looked at it, and it was more like $114, but I got a lovely letter from Amazon saying, oops, our mistake, you get it for $17. So this was a great buy for me. And this, to me, is purely sophisticated Manhattan in fall with the colors of the trees turning in Central Park. It's perfect for when the weather turns sharp and crisp, and it's really something I love. So there you have my woodies, and I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know if you want me to give a more in-depth review of any of these. I'd be glad to do that. And well, I'll come back later with some ouds and with some leathers for you for fall. This is Lionel Smith from Sense Memory saying, remember, wear what you love and not what they say you should like.